So, everyone, tell me something. What if I were to tell you that it is now possible to get more than 10% returns per year from crypto? And it doesn't matter whether Bitcoin goes up or go down, okay? But having said that, before I go on, I still have to remind all of you that all activities have risk. Everything I say here will have their own risk, and you are supposed to evaluate for yourself whether the risk is something that you can accept, okay? But having said that, to me, everything has risks. Even when you put your money into a bank, it still has risk, okay? Even when you wake up and get out of the door, you also have risk. So I will just have to say this is, I will have to say, even if I feel that crypto is very safe, it still has risk, okay? This is one of the online blockchain activity that I am involved in, and it is presently giving me about 100% a year, okay? It's giving me 100% a year. And this is something that is open to everyone if you know how to do it, okay? But having said that, do know that there are some risks. Of course, the risk to me are acceptable. You have to evaluate for yourself whether the risk is acceptable to you. Okay, the next one, okay? This is another crypto on another blockchain, okay? But the long story short is that the return per year is about 914%, and the APR is 232%. This is the difference is between that 915% is when you know how to compound it. The 232 is when you're not compounding it. But putting that aside, okay? Honestly, even for this, I also think that the risk is too much for me, okay? I do not take the biggest number and involve in it, okay? There are reasons why I take this, and there are reasons why I don't take this, okay? So therefore, there are some risks that is acceptable to me. There are some risks that are not acceptable to me, okay? So, and this is, for me, is not acceptable, at least not at this present point of time, okay? And let us look at another example, okay? This is another swap on a blockchain by the name of Polygon. Okay, let's not get into details. Let's just focus on numbers. Okay, the return per year is about 221%. Okay, so this for me, there are reasons why I'm not in this also, because I feel that the number of users on this platform is not a lot. So while it is giving a lot of returns, but this return is sort of, I don't feel that it is sustainable. So that's why I'm not involving in this, even though it's actually higher than what I am doing, okay? So now, let's go on to the next slide, okay? What is the problem in this industry, okay? So you must understand, this industry actually still have a lot of risk. It's just that as long as you know what to do, the risk should be manageable, okay? So this is an example of this Mark Cuban, okay? He is a respected entrepreneur, and he's very heavy into blockchain. And recently he was involved in this particular crypto by the name of Iron Finance. And I think he lost some money there. The blockchain actually sort of, there is a, I wouldn't say it's a scam. It's just that in this particular aspect, there is, they do not understand the economic model and the financial model well enough. So under certain circumstances, they actually he actually experienced the first blockchain bank run, okay, in which all the money is withdrawn and actually caused significant damage for the people involved, okay? So I'm going to tell you that in this blockchain world, there are a lot of opportunities, but at the same time, it is also true that there are certain things that are highly risky. And while this blockchain will grow, and it is too big an opportunity to miss out, because the thing is that while there are dangers, there are also opportunities as well. But you must understand, all this risk is also present in traditional finance as well. You know, stock market, some companies went bust and things like that. And I don't really see that crypto is actually any more riskier than a traditional financial market. Okay, So anyway, let us go to the next slide. Okay, so we say the problem. Okay, Iron Finance Titan token falls to near zero in a DeFi panic sell. This was what happened. Like I was saying, this was the first bank run in the blockchain industry. Okay, so now what are the other problems? Okay, so the other problem is like that. Okay, this was about 3 months back, and this video, of course, was shot during June. Okay, so just to give you a context about what is the timeline that we are looking at. So this DeFi project, Mercat, actually suspected of 31 million rug pull. Okay, rug pull, this problem is quite different from the earlier problem. In the Iron Finance, there was no rug pull. It was a genuine mistake, which they lost $2 billion. Okay. This particular project, Mercat, is that this project, I think the founders did not even intend to run it properly. They actually, right from the start, they intend to, scam the people's money. So this is one of the instances. Mercat ran away with about $31 million USD. Okay, so this is the problem we're talking about in the crypto. Okay, if you are a crypto virgin, these are the dangers you do not know about, and these are the dangers that if you know it, it's easy to avoid. And while even if you avoid this, it doesn't mean that you will definitely make money. Okay, but at least you cut off the main reason why you may lose your money. Okay. So now, this other problem was encountered by one of my friends. Okay, he's an American. He sort of sent his Ethereum to the wrong network, and he lost about 20,000 worth of Ethereum based on the price at the point of time. So now, and this is relatively common problem, and many people have sent their crypto to the wrong network, wrong address, and they end up losing their money. Okay, so these are the kind of things that these are the kind of problem you will face if you're a crypto virgin exploring blockchain for the first time. Okay. And then, okay, wow, crypto may be risky. Many would not disagree it is here to stay. You must understand, okay? Everything right from the start, there's risk, okay? Even .com has risk. Even when the gold rush, at a point of time when people goes to San Francisco to dig for gold, there was risk also, okay? And when people were innovating on the railroad, connecting all of America, there were risks also. When people are expanding the oil industry to all of the world, there are risks also, okay? But the point is that what we have to ask ourselves is that while crypto may be risky, many will not disagree that it is here to stay. So instead of avoiding it because there are some risks involved, might as well you learn about it and learn to tame it, and learn at the very least to avoid the obvious error that will lose you money. Okay? Because if crypto is here to stay, you got to learn about it. Okay? The point about it is crypto will soon be, in the years to come or even the months to come, will be a life skill. It is not something that you learn just for the purpose of making big bucks. It is something that if you don't learn, you may not be relevant to the market anymore. Because your future employer may ask you, okay, what do you know about blockchain? And if you say no, you may not get employed. Okay, so now, even if it's not for the sake of near-term profits, okay, you should learn it to stay relevant. Okay, you should learn it to stay relevant. So let us go on to the next slide, which is to talk about our promise and how I can help you guys.